Let's talk about mistakes, because this one is going to haunt me. Personally, I think it's okay to make mistakes, and I need to be okay with making mistakes because I make a lot of them. A mistake is not wasted so long as we learn from them. But the thought is not lost on me. Are there some mistakes you need to make in order to learn? I wonder. I've really been thinking a lot about this mistake, about the gravity of it. I could easily have undone it. We are on roleplay mode after all. I could just have undone the mistake. Furthermore, I still could. I could say, hey, I don't feel comfortable losing this run. I don't want to start over just yet. You know what else? I could have just deleted the whole run. It never happened. I think what has me perturbed about the whole thing is that I'm sure some of you would agree with some of those decisions. Don't end it just yet. It was a dumb mistake. And those happen. It's fine. Just keep going. It's a good run. I know. In all honesty, I'm really stubborn about these things. Let's make a few more mistakes. Hello. Well, here we are again. So just for context, I like to have context just for my own sake, in case I ever go back. The third episode of, what is it? Moro Shawok, whatever. The guy who just died. The third episode just went up. So that's how far in I'm recording right now. And the reason it matters is because maybe you understand why I even bothered to address, the mistakes I've made. Is honestly, I am concerned that some of you will just be fed up with some of my choices. And I figured I should address them because, as long as you are going to publicly display some of the choices you've made and the consequences of those choices, well, you may as well own them, right? You may as well own the mistakes that you've made. And I have decided to own them. And I'm sure some people would just prefer that I, undo some of my choices and continue with a run that is otherwise very good. But it doesn't sit well with me. It just doesn't sit right with me. I'm not yet ready to let go of classic mode. I'm not yet ready to let go of the classic victory. And I guess, I have been kind of like ignoring an elephant in the room. Is like, now that some of these other game modes are available, I could just play in roleplay mode and I could beat the game. And a part of me wants to do that for sure. I feel like I would like to win once in classic mode before I decide to play in roleplay mode. And we're gonna unlock a few things, and this is the way I'm looking at it, is we will be unlocking roleplay mode. And when I finally do have that available to me, then it's like it's done. I've done it, and the only thing left after that is, well, when they add more content to the game, well, then there's a new victory to be had, I suppose. I don't know. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on these kind of things, because it's ultimately you, the people who are enjoying my content, who I want to please, right? In that regard, I obviously want to have fun, and I want to enjoy my time with the game, because if I don't, then the series ends, really. And so I guess I am enjoying classic mode, and I enjoy that risk that comes with my choices. Otherwise, the mistakes, they don't have as much weight to them. That is, of course, the classic argument about permadeath. Is permadeath still valid? Should we still have it? I think a better, I guess, debate is whether or not we should have more accessibility options. I would say absolutely, of course, we should have more accessibility options. 100% roleplay mode should exist. 100% wander mode is a fantastic addition. And, I am not a diehard. I'm not a diehard, like, gamer. I don't even like the term gamer, to be honest. So, why am I so stubborn about keeping roleplay or classic mode on? Why don't I just say screw it and play the game in classic or in roleplay mode? My words, they are failing me. Well, to be honest, I kind of don't even know. I'm not sure. I really, it's just I think the real reason is I know that when I start playing in roleplay mode, I will never stop. It will never end. It's never gonna end there. It's not, like once we start playing roleplay mode, I would never want to go back. So I want to keep classic mode going as long as possible. And ultimately, I think that there are some people who care about me staying in roleplay mode. I have to appreciate the people who do care. I'm sure those people would not be turned away. It's like, this is absolute casual scumbag is turned off permadeath. How dare he? I know that it doesn't really matter. I understand that. And you know what? It's just a game. Why does it matter? It doesn't really. I don't think it matters at all. I really don't think it matters. And, in the grand scheme of things, but it matters to me, I suppose. So therefore, it matters. Time to talk to Slime Spitting 1D. So, those are kind of all my weird, jumbled thoughts on the matter. I'm enjoying CUD, and honestly, this is in a lot of ways the longest I have been playing CUD without a break. A lot of people tend to, I think it's a common thing that people will play CUD in fits and bursts, and will kind of stop for a while and then come back to it and then come and pick it up again, so why don't I just do that? I don't know. If I'm not playing CUD is my most popular series on this channel. It's why a lot of you subscribed in the first place. So I want to keep CUD going for somewhat more pragmatic reasons, I guess. But also, I am enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the game a lot. And I think just something would be missing if I didn't get that classic win. So really, it's hard to explain. A lot of my thoughts, they don't come out logically. These are non-logical thoughts because they are really just relying on feelings. Our plant friend is very slow. So I did randomize our pet. Phronsie, shuffling along on countless little fronds like a smarmy caterpillar. This vine sidles along Zur way, eternally seeking a worthy audience for Zur's slippery wit. This is Phronsie, and they have a story. Let's recall their story. Hey, bud. Hey, meet bud. Wake up. How'd you sleep? I slept vine. Get it? I'm feeling vine. I kid, I don't sleep. I'm a plant. I did run through all the canticles chromaic while you were sleeping. And boy, are my fronds tired. Gave me a few new jokes, though. Mind if I test them out? You don't mind, right? You don't? So, what did the three mechanimists say when they discovered the 6-day stilt? Well, get it? Okay, so why is Bethesda Susa so noisy? Because the temple is so raucous. Nothing? Tough crowd. This is worse than the time I did a set for a bunch of Urshib. I really barra through them for a loop. We breaking camp already? Nice. Where are we headed? Hey, let's stock up on water and hit the salt pans. I've always wanted to go. The Mogriyi hear about it. The Mogriyi love it. But then I met one of the locals and let me say, Isakari? More like, he's a scary. Haha, you're walking a little fast there, bud. Wait for old Phronsie. Oh, God. And that's it. Feeling vine. We've got a comedian here, and what kind of mutations can we expect? None. No mutations. No mutations for Phronsie. So what kind of skills can we expect from Phronsie? None? Oh, God. I fear for Phronsie, I really do. What about your gear? What kind of gear can we expect from you? Manage, show. No, I guess I gotta be standing right next to you. God. Oh no. Oh goodness. No items. Wait, you've got no items? Manage gear? You have no gear? Are you absolutely 100% totally worthless? Except you have a few jokes here and there. So, good Lord, am I really taking care of you? How long? I kind of feel like I should leave you here. Because it would be irresponsible for me to take you with me. And, you know, you really aren't long for this world. Maybe you have some secret abilities that I don't know about. Maybe you have a secret potential that I don't know about. I don't know, Phronsie. I wonder if that's like Fonzie the bear from the Muppets. Is that what that is? Oh man, I don't good do impressions. You know, I scarcely have very many good impressions, so I will not attempt a Fonzie bear. I'm sure some of you would love to hear my bad Fonzie bear impression, but it's not here. I can do Patrick. We'll leave it at that. No, you're not getting a Patrick from me right now. Pray at the shrine to Badokt the First, Rubian Aurelian. Pray at the shrine. Travel to the Sac Taurus and pray at the shrine. So if you were paying attention, whilst I created this abomination character, you might notice that, man, this is probably the riskiest character I've ever made in this game. Ever. So the first little bit is going to be truly a risk. Slime bog. I guess we'll mark a few of these. And so we have to go to the shrine, pray at the shrine. We have to cook at the clay oven of the sacred claimant. Travel to Snapjaw Fort and cook. I don't even think we are capable of doing that just yet. Things are going to be truly risky for the first little bit. And you know, I can't be taking too many risks. And honestly, even going to the stilt is likely going to get us killed. But I am going to try in any case. We don't have any strength. We don't have any agility. We have a little bit of toughness. Very scant amount of toughness. You know what would be nice is if we could possibly kill something and take a gun. Oh, also we have an engraved cloth. Let's look at that. Why are we looking at the moccasins? I want to look at the engraved cloth. Ooh, this is a good cloth, adorned with gemstones and gemstones. Badok III cemented her friendship with dogs by marrying a Mer. In honor of the occasion, the dogs bestowed upon Badok III a wedding gift called Matrimonica Dog's Gift. We have our first knowledge. But I'm going to endeavor to be a bit more careful and a little bit more considered about our actions. In times like these, I might actually take pause for thought, because I think that definitely I am rushing a little bit and it's getting me killed, and I'm getting maybe too comfortable. So the first thing I would like to do in this situation is I'm going to attempt to proselytize this guy. They are unconvinced, and they we're already taking a beating. Let's go ahead and intimidate them. Let's gauge our plant friend. Let's see. They took a punch. They have some chops, not a lot, but they have some. I wanted to increase our willpower, but it didn't. Like I guess I put all of my eggs in my ego basket. So luckily there are no Isakari here that have a gun, both, fortunately and unfortunately. Even though I don't have a lot of strength, I am going to try and help Fonzie here. Oh, I think it's a mistake. I think it's a mistake to try and fight anything, to be honest. So I'm going to let Fonzie take the brunt of the attack right now. Maybe we can collect a few scraps and buy a gun. I do want to get to one of our quest locations. We are going to rely heavily on friends and allies for a little bit until basically one of my unstable genomes unlocks. So yeah, we don't have any mutations. You may have noticed I am not an Esper. I was tempted. I thought about it. But honestly, I don't know if I ever want to play an Esper, like a legitimate Esper. The reason being, I mentioned this kind of in the last episode, is that something you have to be very wary of is how much you increase your glimmer. And if you take Esper, you kind of doomed yourself to have a huge glimmer. Not taking Esper, you kind of free yourself a little bit to grabbing other mutations without having to take mental mutations. We have options down the road for becoming more powerful as a mental mutant, but overall, I think it's a better idea not to take too many risks with Glimmer. I really don't want to have to contend with dimensional monsters. So those are my thoughts in that regard. Again, you can disagree with me, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments about that. But that's it for now about that. I can always reapproach, but I've actually always wanted to play an Esper with high unstable genomes because you can possibly profit quite a lot and get some of the more powerful abilities down the road. But I did take Clairvoyance. I think Clairvoyance is one of, possibly one of the most important mental mutations. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and grab a centipede. I think a centipede will do us well. That will lose us this Isakari. I am going to intimidate them and let my friends take care of them. And basically, if and when I ever see a better ally, I will take them. If I see someone with a gun, I will attempt to take them. This is a mess. I'm going to go ahead and let my friends go in there. Fonzie may die here. I may die. Hey, I leveled up and we're already picking a new mutation. Domination is very nice. It's a very nice skill. And it is a mental mutation, so it would be a good one for us. I really do like electromagnetic pulse. Oh wait, no, that's a different one than I thought. Disables nearby artifacts and machines. Also a pretty good one. Freezing Ray is a physical mutation. I think I will take Domination. One of the reasons I wanted to take a lot of unstable genomes, but give myself the opportunity to take physical mutations, because some physical mutations really are quite good for us. But it's, you gotta kind of pick and choose your battles a little bit. So let's go ahead and mark dominate creature. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on F8. Oh, that's on proselytize. Let's put it on F9 then. Yes, we won't need. It's already bound to intimidate. Sure, let's put intimidate onto F10. Sorry to have to do this right now. Get items. Yeah, that's fine. We'll only ever have to click on get items in order for it to kind of be relevant. So now I'm going to try and dominate the centipede, and we have done so. Dominate is, they have nerfed it. Dominate used to be your get out of jail free card as an Esper, and that you could dominate a psychic hunter and then kill your original host, your original body. But I don't think that works anymore. Oh god. Your domination is broken. I haven't actually dabbled with domination too much. It's a kind of a risky. It's a risky skill, and you gotta be careful. Oh, I kind of want to take Burrowing Claws. Burrowing Claws is interesting. I can't remember. I don't know if it lets you burrow underground. It says burrow through the earth, but I don't know if you can burrow underground. This is Poisonous Stinger. Poisonous Stinger is really good. I actually really like it. Also, this could be a good physical out for us, because I believe Stinger as a physical, like as a physical weapon, does not rely on your strength in order to deal out the damage. So this would be honestly a good weapon for us if we kind of put. It would also be a good place for us to put some of our extra mutation points if we wanted to, because you need to kind of you really need to put a lot of points into a weapon-based mutation in order for it to be endgame worthy. So I don't know. I kind of like Stinger. I think it's a good one. And Poisonous Venom Stinger is also pretty good. So I think this is a good choice. We've already leveled up a couple of times, which is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and before I forget, we're gonna make our tail our primary. Oh, we're in combat. Okay, let's close the door, and maybe I can switch now. So look at that. That's pen 7. We just went from pen 1 to pen 7, and we have Poisonous Venom, and we also have an attack. We should also set that sting. Go ahead and set that to F1. Yes. Gonna go ahead and rest for a bit. I really can't be taking too many risks. Honestly, taking on a centipede nest is really risky. I'm sure Franzi is not doing so well. So let me try and get in there and help. Oh, wow, he's really doing work. I completely misjudged Franzi. Quills, I like quills. They are nice AV. They're also a fairly nice attack. But again, you kind of have to dump a lot of points into it to make it good. I think cryokinesis is actually a fantastic skill for us. One of the reasons I took clairvoyance is so that if we got an area-based mutation like cryokinesis, that I would be able to use it to great effect. So this is kind of perfect. I need to set that right now, actually. Donate. Chill. Let's set that to 2. I think we should be okay to take 1 attack. We will end up taking 1 attack. I think we can take 1 more. I'm going to go ahead and sting the centipede. That did kill them. All right. Things are doing well. We're doing really well, honestly. Much better than I had concerns. I had a lot of concerns that things were going to get too spicy, that this start was going to be way too difficult and we were going to die. And honestly, if we did die, let me just be honest here. I haven't died and restarted the run already. This is my first run. So, just cards on the table. Whoops. I hate when I accidentally hit a wall because then my allies will hit the wall until the end of time. So, yeah, this is a legitimate run. This is the legit first run. If I do die, I will probably just go as this character again. Like, I'll just restart it. This is still season 3. This is the Esper season. I know that might be confusing for some, but just to clarify, I suppose, the season doesn't necessarily mean the character. It means the play style. So, anyway, if you are still watching my series, watching me after my absolute blunder in the last episode, I really appreciate it. And I know some of you are going to be like, you're way too hard on yourself and, don't worry about it. It's just a game. And I agree, but some people really care. And, ultimately this is for people's entertainment. So I understand getting frustrated with like, well, why would you do that? It was stupid. And yeah, it was, but we gotta time marches forward, So what was our quest here? Pray at the shrine to Badak the First. Is this the shrine to Badak the First? It is. Let's go ahead and pray there. And that is our quest completed, and we can return to our home. You're lost on the first tile. We have ourselves a nice crab companion. So, what's our range on chill? Quite good. It's unfortunately not far enough that I'm pretty sure the Dawn Glider could torch us from that distance. I was just wondering, honestly, if we could possibly proselytize the Dawn Glider. But we would have to... I'd have to, throw in one of my allies. Probably not Franzi. Let's see if we could tell the crab to go out there and fight the Dawn Glider. And that might proc them to throwing out their attack. They're not doing it. Direct to move. If they throw out their torch attack, that is like the most dangerous thing. You're really not doing it, huh? Direct to attack. How about that? There we go. You go ahead and proc that attack. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then we're going to try and proselytize the Dawn Glider. Unconvinced. That is not good. So, I'm going to sting them. Oh, they're flying. Can I dominate them? I can dominate them. So their flaming ray, it ends in 3 turns, or comes back in 3 turns. Let's go ahead and use it again. Just so that I know it's on cooldown. I'm wondering if I die in the dominated host, do I die like permanently, or do I return to my own body? I have a lot of questions, to be honest. What we could do, I don't know if there's a limit. I know it says turns remaining, but I'm not really taking any damage. I guess if my original body takes damage, then that ends the connection. I'm wondering I could wait, say 100 turns, and that will mean that my proselytize will be back, and we can take another crack at proselytizing. So let's use the flaming ray just so we make sure that they don't have it, and then we'll proselytize them. Nope, unconvinced. Dang. And dominate is gone too. So let's go ahead and intimidate just so we know they're not attacking us. We could chill them. Chilling them is a good idea. And then we could probably kill them at this point. We chilled Franzi, unfortunately. So they're chilled, so they're no longer flying, so let's sting them. Dominate comes back in 60 turns. I mean, I'll just attack them. I don't know why I'm not going to attack them. There we go. Perfect. Your genome enters an excited state. Would you like to spend 4 mutation points to buy a mutation before rapidly mutating? Yes. The only thing we can spend it on, I'm pretty sure, is the stinger, and that's what, that's our physical mutation. I would like to rapidly mutate our stinger. But yeah, force bubble. Oh god, yes. Yes. Okay, this is turning into a very interesting run already. Yeah, we want to rapidly advance poison venom. Poor Franzi got frozen. They are honestly doing work. I may have misjudged them. But, in any case, this will probably end our first episode. Well, our first episode of Aromo Mut is our new character. And, here's to hopefully we have a better run than my last one. Thank you very much for sticking with me and for watching the series. I hope you are enjoying it, warts and all. And let's see if maybe I can take this Esper farther. And no more jumping into Golgotha, unless we have wings, of course. There's always that option. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.
Mm-hmm.